it all the time, so it's normal. You get what I'm saying? So magic is taking the will or what's in your mind and making it your reality. That's it. We do it all the time. But the problem is we don't know how to control it, so the shit that you do want becomes far stretched. Well, I need a new car and more money. How do I do magic to do that? No. Magic is using the will of your mind and making it reality. So you as a god must be doing magic because you have to take what's your thoughts and make it real.
Right. So is it different levels to the art?
The different levels are dictated by how much you mastered your own mind. Because to master your mind and to understand that the mind is all, that means everything, every possible reality, every feat, every pyramid building that you still can't figure out exists in your mind and the control of it. Because the mind is all.
So, all right. So the damn organized shit I bought. It's only effective because I think it's effective.
It works. If you think it's not effective, you deactivate it. Because your mind is more powerful than organite. So once you understand what organized energy is and organized purpose is, that's why you have to read it and understand what it is that's in front of you.
Right.
And once you do that, that's when you can activate its energy to work along with your mind. I already told you that every single energy in existence is from your mind, including organite. So when you have the physical version of organite, which is an aspect of your mind that exists in its own, all animals are aspects of your mind. That's why we use them as zoo types to try to explain power, because they represent different powers in your mind. You get what I'm saying? So this organite that's in your mind, when you're holding it, using it, is working with your mind to expand as a battery what's already exists within you. And let's say you get the organite, you don't know nothing about it, but it seems to be doing the same job. Your subconscious mind, or what we call your spirit, does, even though your conscious mind don't know shit. And that depends on levels of degree. How consciously you're involved with your Holocaust, such as Jesus or Buddha, at this point, Buddha and the Orishas as well.
Right. So, wow. Yeah, so I'm here. Okay, so, pretty much everything revolves around the mind. I mean,
exactly. There's no other thing but your own mind. Like I said, from the civil rights movement, first of all, before the civil rights movement, blacks were doing just fine. We were building our businesses, whatever. This was beating the shit out of white people in the economy. So all that, people always say, oh, Martin Luther King was a government agent. They don't really define what his mission was. His mission was to get you into a civil rights movement. Because once you started flying the flag for this cause, it no longer became about your individual mind. And see, you got to understand, because you said, well, black people lived in the community. We were a collective. We were in a culture. Yes, we were. But our individual mind development is what put us in the culture. You get what I'm saying? Our individual, I'm able to be in a culture but see, 9 times mine wasn't as corrupt as it is now. So what they did, they understood our natural need to be in a culture, our natural need to be in a tribe, our natural need to be in a community, and then they manipulated by giving us goals. Jane Pittman, the whole fucking movie is about her this undying need to drink at a fucking water fountain that says whites only. There's a whole movie about that. This Jane Pittman. One time on Facebook, I wrote, shout out to Miss Jane Pittman. It's her birthday. 1,000 niggas like our shades Hotep, peace to Jane Pittman. But the bitch never was alive. There's no such thing. It's a fictional character. That's how far under mind control these things were. So they put this carrot up. We need to be able to drink coffee at the Woolworth counter. Instead of, well, why don't you just fuck them. They don't want you to drink it. Make your own. So it takes you from being independent to dependent. And along with that comes the mind state. We all depend on Jesse Jackson. We all depend on Al Sharpton. We all depend on this one or that one. Now Obama. You get what I'm saying? To free us. When the true goal of the black man is an inward journey to cultivate his mind, to be able to step up and really dictate community. Because it sounds selfish, it sounds unlikely doing. But I challenge any motherfucking body. The day I said, fuck all of this playing around with niggas and crying when somebody gets this, understand that I have the compassion, I understand it, it disgusts me. But the day I did this and took an inward journey, ironically, I saved more black people than the niggas who say they out here to save more fucking black people. I challenge anybody to that. I'll show you tons of emails. Thank you for changing my life. I got it now. This and that. So I said, oh, I get it. You have to go inside. You have to become that light. Not just talk that light. Become that light. And then you're going to attract the other motherfuckers who are seeking light.